here we are, ready to do our next short video. This one is on tummies and on all fours, and we're doing lots of modifications of the swimming exercise. We will start on all fours. If you're not happy on all fours, you could probably do it prone, but you'll have to add your own little modifications to do that. So starting on all fours, having had some kind of warm-up before you start, please, don't come into this cold. Right, hands apart and under the shoulders, like nice, straight, strong back with your knees lined up under your hips. Try not to look down at your hands or up at the ceiling, but sort of to the front of your mat so your neck is nice and long. Practice a bit of breathing and a bit of zipping and hollowing, making sure everything feels in a good position before you start. Just squeezing navel to spine, pelvic floor, not disappearing through the back, not dropping your neck and shoulders, but keeping strong. And then simply as you breathe in, let your right leg slide back, and then as you breathe out, slide it back under. Move to the other side, and as you transition, try not to roll through the body, but keep still, and then it comes back. So the foot remains close to the floor, you stretch, and you come back. As we do our next stretch, we are going to lift the leg, and it will come up as high as the hip. No further, stretching through the front of the hip, coming back. Try not to roll too much as you stretch and lift the other leg. Glide it back in. Use your powerhouse to keep that stability. Stretch and back. So by now the legs know what they're doing. They don't have to lift, but they're alternating and you're working with your breath. Now add a reach forward with the opposite arm, only to the height of the shoulder. Drawing back as you zip up, and as you reach through the arm and the hand, the leg and the foot, you feel some stretching going on through your middle back. Stretch. Come back. Anytime you feel you need to have a rest, you could either go into a cat stretch or sit back in child pose. We are going to start to add on. This time try and slightly lift both the hand and the foot. So we're getting that little bit of extension in your back. Please, if you feel that's not comfy through your lower back, don't lift. Take that rest whenever you feel you need to. And just transition from side to side. Making the next one the final one, and then we will sit back onto our heels to take a break. Fantastic. Need to roll your wrists maybe. We're back onto all fours. You could always work like that if your hands are a little bit, wrists are a little bit sore. So coming back up this time. Strong position. Again, stretch back arm and opposite leg. Don't lift, but stretch. And then as you breathe out, hold the leg, but bring the arm back. So you see how the arm is parallel to the rib cage. You reach forward and then put the hand and the knee back. Reach, breathing in, hold the leg. As you breathe out, bring the elbow back towards your waist, reach forward and come back. and then moving, flowing, stretching, so we don't have a beginning or an end. We keep working, and every movement being supported through that powerhouse. Stretch back, stretch in, stretch back. Can you do one more with each arm? If you can't, then have a pause. Reach back, reach. Last one. Stretch, elbow back, long arm, and down we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Your wrist's okay. That's us done on all fours, unless you prefer not to lay prone. If you can, come onto that tummy. Pull the top down so we're comfy. Point your feet, have them parallel, that little gap between. Face down on the mat, and your arms extend above your head. I hope you can see them. So similar to the move we were doing on all fours, keeping the hips and the pubic bone into the mat, scoop and hollow, and then as you breathe in, stretch as far as you can with one hand and the opposite leg, keeping them on the floor. So it's probably a small movement back as you breathe out, and then going the other way. So hand and foot close to the floor, you stretch. Once more, feeling this through the lumbar spine. Only slightly, but just enough to feel that you're stretching out the vertebra. And you can keep the hand and the foot on the mat, or you can start to add a little lift. So say you've got a little string on that hand and foot pulling you up, and then you come down. And as the hand and the head lift a little, so can your head, but you don't lift the chin. Keep your gaze down towards your mat. You've got a mirror there, just look at yourself in that mirror. Stretch. Any discomfort in the lower back, and you keep the head, the arms and the legs down. Or you could just keep the head down to start with if that would help. And the whole time the hips pressing into the mat. Stretch, lift, come back, stretch, lift, and then take a little break. Whew. So the next one is harder on the back. You don't have to do it. We're going to take the hands and the legs just a little bit wider. We'll start alternating arms and legs, and then we're going to do both together. So as before, breathing in, you lift opposite arm and leg, and then come down. This slightly wider angle, up, and then down. Look at that mirror on your mat, up, and down. If it's painful, perhaps try going back to doing what we were doing on all fours, or keep the arms and the legs and the head down. Do child pose, whatever, don't work through pain. You know your bodies. Now if you are wanting a bit more, try and lift both arms, all the arms, all the legs. How many have you got? Both arms, both legs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And then if you wanted more, do you remember that sort of chicken wing exercise we did with the arms when we were on all fours? This time you can lift up, pull both arms back, stretch, come down. So this is kind of hardcore, you don't have to do this. If you just wanted to do the arms, you could keep the legs on the floor, come up, slide and go down, or you could even keep your head on the floor and pull from here. It is nice to get into the shoulders. So whichever level you're on, do this one, do this one, and then do one more. And then slowly sink back into your mat. You are done. Hands under shoulders. Keeping the legs slightly apart. Sit back in a child pose, but you lower your bottom between your legs. And then stretch the arms out in front. Lovely. Come back to all fours and let's finish with a little bit of threading. Stretch out those shoulders. You're in your box position. A hand threads behind the other arm. Look up. Bring it back. Follow the hand and look up. So go down through behind and pick the hand up. Do that again, all the way through and up. And I feel one more coming on, down, down, down and through, and then up. And let's do that with the other side. Get your nice firm position, thread through and up. Down, reach through, feel the opening up behind the shoulders and then across the chest, couple left, under, under, and look up, place the hands back down. A nice slow cat stretch, so belly button to spine, draw in, and then slowly release back to a neutral spine before looking up and tilting the spine the other way. Bend the back, and when you're ready, reverse it. So squeeze the tummy in, shorter the distance between your pubic bone and your ribs, curling the back into that shape of a cat, and then stretch through top of the head to the tailbone and look up. Come back into neutral and then move your hips, just wiggle them from side to side, keeping the back flat. Wiggle, wiggle. And then our last slow sit back into child pose. As you go back, thread one arm under the other. Come down, you can turn the head if you want to. Just kind of work into this stretch as much as you wish. Ooh. One more big breath here, let it go. And then we'll come up. Take the other arm under. Repeat the turn of the head. And as you breathe out, feel yourself sink a little bit closer to the floor. Feel the stretch. Extend down the arm, the spine, even the front of your legs. And then take the arm away. Bring yourself up to kneeling. Give yourself a clap. Do it again if you wish to. Do another video if you wish to. Or call that a day and have a good one.